for me to die on?
Flashman or Crashman? Do you think they hang out more because they rhyme?
and they get all pissed when like somebody mumbles.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, what?
Who? Do you think they have a third friend named Cashman who never shows up because he's so fucking rich? Yeah, you guys fucking fight in your blue world. I'll just stay here in my money pile.
I was rich enough to have more than 16 colors on the screen. How you like that shit? Fucking Cashman!
Damn it, Cashman!
Let's just hang out with Ashman.
What?
He's been through a lot. he was friends with Fireman. Well, you can imagine how that turned out.
He's been hanging out with Sashman a lot. I don't like that guy. He's a beauty contest winner.
Oh, but
He's
fucking
so full of himself.
Yeah, well, Ashman was pretty good until he had that falling out with Fireman, and then he met Splashman, and everything worked out for him.
He's like, you want to get to Earth, you gotta get past me! What's up, pestilence? Why don't you snap into a Slim Jim? Snap into space!
Hello everybody, welcome once again to the Brony Show, episode 389. I am your host as always, here to bring you the silliness of the Brony community for this week. Remaining indoors, I am Circuit Main. Of course, I'm not joined by myself here. No, I have a wonderful cavalcade of panelists. So, while I go ahead and get myself ready for the show here, let's go ahead and introduce them. We have Deathlike Productions. We have Textalion. Textalion, you're muted if you're there.
I'm a home and just staying there.
And we have Toakoi.
Hi, I have legal things that says I can be about in case of shutdown.
It must be so wonderful to work at McDonald's and have to work even if everybody else is sick and dying or just having to stay home.
I get money.
You know, I can't argue with that. He is right. And we also have Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Oh, good for you. I get money too, and I do get to stay at home.
And of course, we're here to bring you all of the fun and silliness of the Brony community for this week. And boy, what a week it has been. Well, just to give a few quick highlights here, we've had another online convention with many, many more on the way. In fact, we're going to be talking
Damn it, I missed it.
No, it's okay. There's another one where that came from, and another and another. It's actually quite amazing. It's good. It's happy. You know, I'm loving it, but at the same time, it's like, wow, you can't keep up. But
well, hey, you know what the good thing is? At least you can attend these cons, and at least you're not spending the entry fee every time.
No, but I've spent about $200 worth of merchandise per con.
That's your fault.
That's your issue.
It is my issue, and I welcome to it. It is my fault, and I will own it. But, of course, along with that, though, you know, there hasn't been much going on, admittedly, with everything kind of quiet right now due to shutdowns there. We don't have a lot in the way of direct news, but we do have some stuff to talk about. But before we do that, I want to give everybody a chance to get up on their soapbox and talk a little bit about their daily lives, if they so choose. And, of course, we do that with What's Up, Brony? So, what's up, Bronies?
Again, not really much. I'm probably going to be one of the few people with an actual workout, considering I lift stuff and I ride to work.
Actually, a lot of stay-at-home orders, including like the one in my state, allow you to go outside and exercise and stuff.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been walking around my block a couple of times every day in order to try to get sane and also get some exercise because I really, really need it.
Yeah, I've been still working, so
Same here.
it's been really slow though. Like you could predict, like, okay, after I get done with these orders in the morning, I'm gonna sit here for the next 6 hours to the very end of the day when people want more parts.
Well, that would be a good time to catch up on reading.
Nah.
No. And so that was mean-spirited. But, yeah, I'm kind of with him there. I have been working, too. I'm technically, I'm going to go ahead and gloat a little bit here, just for the shenanigans of it. My job is considered essential just because it is a government contract. However, we're in the middle of getting things set up, so right now there is literally nothing that we can do for the moment because things are still trying to get set up, and right now with everybody at a skeleton crew at best, even the military, it's very slow going if it's going at all. So all I've been doing all day is I get set up on the system just in case I get important emails or anything, because we're still in transition from one company to another. But along with that, I watch a lot YouTube. I've been playing Animal Crossing. I was going to go nuts on Persona 5, but I haven't done that yet. However, I did that over the weekend. That was fun. And I'm getting set up to also go nuts on Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I get paid to do this every day. Granted,
all I've been doing is listening. Oh.
Granted, though, before
you're still talking.
No, sorry, just to not sound super gloaty though. Granted, like the last 5 years before I just got this position, I was dealing with endless calls from angry people, and I probably would have been doing the same even during all of this crisis. So, I think I've earned this. I believe I honestly earned this because I practically lost my mind in my old position. To the point where I'm pretty sure it actually affected me mentally, physically, emotionally. I almost snapped more than a few times.
So, I feel you, brother.
So yeah, as much as awesome as it is, and I'm in a nice cozy position right now, it took a lot to get there. So like I said, I feel like I kind of earned it, but I do also feel for everybody out there that do have to work during this.
I still have to work.
I feel even worse for the people that don't get to work during all of this.
Oh,
yeah,
even more so.
No,
you know what's funny? If I wasn't capable of working from home right now, they would have put me on administrative leave for 2 weeks, and then would have just started using my paid time off. The funny thing is that would have helped me right now. Actually,
yeah.
I'm literally about to cap out on my time off.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So I have to take time off. So that's one of the reasons why I still took this vacation I'm on.
Though to jump a little into political territory on this, there has been some good news. Apparently, let's just say the economy booster shot that they're going to be shoving into everybody's pockets here did get passed, and apparently it's by the end of the week it should start to pop into people's checking accounts if they have a direct deposit, or paper checks will be sent to them over the next few weeks.
Which means I can finally look at getting the S20 Ultra.
And I would still hold on to the money. Even I'm going to be holding on to that cash in case something goes south.
Yeah, I'm not going to be crazy spending.
Oh no, vaguely. Inflation's going to screw everything up, but inflation is slow. Inflation is slow, so it shouldn't screw up anything immediately. You should be fine for the while.
All I'm going to be doing with that money is throwing it directly at my debt, because I only have $3,000 left of my college debt now.
That's a good way to go with it. That is a smart thing. I'm 120% for that. Go for it, man. Yeah.
But yeah, for all I've been doing is listening to Critical Role. Fantastic group, by the way.
oh, it is so awesome.
I can normally get through 2 episodes a day because each episode's about 4 hours. So.
Well, I do admit with Vaguely here, yeah, normally it is slow, but this is billions of dollars hitting everything at once. But we also got to remember there's billions of dollars not going anywhere right now either. Economy is at a literal standstill. It's practically a price freeze. So the inflation is going to be slow because the money isn't going to circulate, or at least it shouldn't circulate as heavily. I mean, eventually it will.
It's like when.
Granted, I'm not an economist. I'm not. I have no idea about economy. If I knew about economy, I wouldn't have so much freaking debt under my name. So let's leave that alone.
Well, then the boost the shot should go to paying off that debt.
I can
gonna-
tell you something right now.
I'm gonna drink a
It's
beer
no
until
secret.
Toa stops making sense. What's that?
Most businesses that are still open, they're actually losing money right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is no exception. We are losing money.
Yeah. Economy is scary.
My place, yeah, we definitely are doing like a few $1,000 hours, but that's only on Rush, not overall.
No, yeah, some businesses are either just shut down entirely, have to do door deliveries or actual deliveries, but either case, it's a messy situation, and I doubt anybody is making any money right now, aside from grocery stores.
Yeah, because I can give you an idea right now. The place I'm working, to stay in business, we need to make about $10,000 a day. We've been making an average about $7,000 a day.
Ooh.
Sometimes even less because people return stuff. So,
but at the same time, the big thing about all of this whole economy boosting is supposed to also help with small business loans and stuff like that. So it should help. I'm hoping it helps. I'm hoping it actually does what it's supposed to do, and it's not just a bunch of hype which ends up going absolutely nowhere.
Also, in somewhat personal but kind of a nice thing news, Tumble actually has recommending me more pony stuff, and I'm like, when did this happen? That I see, oh, in orbit, cool. So Tumble actually is doing good stuff.
We're gonna go ahead and ignore Toa now. And anyway, I apparently stole the soapbox after I gave it to everybody. So does anybody have anything? Does anybody have anything they want a soapbox on here?
Watch out, he might kick you off.
I'll say this: I'm surprised I can still pull off 10-hour streams in these days.
Really?
That was yesterday. Remember, I started yesterday with that whole WrestleMania and Halo thing at noon.
Oh yeah, you were going. I heard that. I heard that I didn't actually watch it. I'm not a wrestling guy, but I did overhear that apparently it had like really crazy like action movie effects and stuff going on.
Well, there was two. Basically, most of it was shot from their performance center, where there was like one match in there that kind of really explored the area and kind of went places inside there. There were two matches that technically took place outside that people are talking about. One is the Firefly Funhaus match, which was basically take a guy that's way too obsessed with horror movies and let him direct a cinematic wrestling match.
Oh God, I can't. You know what? No. I don't know. It sounds terrifying. I'm thinking
actually, okay, it wasn't horrifying, but basically, here's the thing: if you are a fan, like a deep fan of like John Cena and know like all these things about his career and everything, that match was literally designed at basically deconstructing like all his like career failures and stuff like that.
Oh, dude,
that's literally what it pretty much was. Ooh. And then the other match, which is the one you're talking about, was the Boneyard match, which was Undertaker's match this year.
Yeah, it was Undertaker that I heard about.
Yeah, which did involve some spots of pyro and stuff like that.
Well, it sounds like either case it was a fun time all around.
Yep.
So, all right. So, does anybody else have any other What's Up Brony before we actually go on and do stuff? And hello to Prince Spyro who jumped into the chat.
Also remember, everybody, just because you're stuck at home, pay your bills.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you can't pay them, please pay them. But yeah, don't hold off just because.
Was it New York that was trying to put through a bill to basically say that all rent control situations had to forgive rent for now?
I think so. I think it is New York, and I imagine there are some other places that might be doing it too, or some landlords. But yeah, that's a definitely contentious one. But yeah, if you can't pay your bills, please pay your bills. There might be some sort of an insurance or forgiveness, or hold off on people that can't because they don't have a job. But if you're not one of these people, don't rely on that either, because that's a really bad thing to rely on.
Yeah. And as always, remember, Pornhub Premium is free right now.
It's always free.
And
No,
don't
it's not.
no, and don't forget, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
Thank you, Red.
I can actually do a good red green.
Oh, you can do a good gruff voice, Spy.
All right, well, let's not get stuck on this too long. Anybody else have any other What's a Brony so we can go on?
Yeah, I always hate it when it gets sticky.
Yeah, right? All right, okay. Well, before we go ahead and move on, then, since it doesn't sound like anybody else does, or am I wrong there?
Well, I'm pretty much working a lot.
Oh,
Welcome to the club, bud.
he is in the club.
Well, again, I work at Amazon.
Oh, you
Oh,
boy.
poor bastard.
If you have a drink, pull it out for Spyro, because,
I'm not going to pour it out, but I'll drink it to his honor.
that's fine, but you know what I mean.
Ugh.
Yeah, what's the use in wasting perfectly good alcohol, anyways?
And that wasn't Suki. That was Prince Spyro, who joined us randomly here. I can't imagine what it's like right now. I mean, I know grocery stores are busy, fast food not so much, and kind of weird, but Amazon and deliveries have got to be crazy right now.
Oh.
They are.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you guys.
haven't really been able to really join this for so long just because of work.
Well, we're glad to have you now, but we're gonna give a big spotlight here to Prince Spyro. These are, I mean, outside of the medical workers that are actually tackling this stuff, you got the medical workers are awesome. Delivery guys are also awesome. These guys are the essential employees right now. These guys should give all the thumbs up. Everybody gotta give Spyro massive props. He's the reason we could survive this and get our games delivered on time right now.
And I work in a place where we support that because I work on vehicles.
Yeah.
All right, so yep, everybody, show your support for the Amazon worker. Go buy everything.
That's not support. Oh crap! Laughing has made me lightheaded. Oh no, I'm good.
No, ladies and gentlemen, we have spent the last 30 minutes talking about ourselves. Should we continue on with the news?
We should definitely do so. But one quick story just for giggles, because I might as well laugh at my own stupidity. I don't endorse any of what's going on in any way, because I think this is terrible and people are getting hurt and it really sucks. But I also kind of had a dumb luck out moment here because I goofed up on my time request off. Babscom was supposed to be this coming weekend. Obviously, it's not anymore. When I requested time off of work, I probably punched in the days wrong because it says I don't have the time off until 2 weeks from now. So that would have been bad. Yeah, a little bit of a whoops moment. I probably could have gotten it fixed, but it's just kind of a whoa. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about that too much now. Anyway, so now that that's over with.
Money to do it right now, anyway.
Oh well, I do have money saved up to go now, or had money saved up to go now. But let's get moving on here. As mentioned, we do got some news here, so might as well go ahead and enjoy it. Now, speaking of buying things at random for people to deliver, My Little Pony Equestria Girl Fashion Pack Squad has been listed on Entertainment Earth. This is in case you want those little chibi-like Equestria girls that are actually pretty cute and enjoyable. Apparently, they're listed to be coming in May, though obviously that's kind of questionable and if that's actually going to happen or not. But $40 gets you the main 6 and bacon hair.
Yay!
Or the main 6 and side twy, depending on how you want to view the Equestria girls.
I prefer side twy.
Or you can go with, or instead of main 6, you can go with the Magnificent 7, but then you would have to give them all samurai swords and something weird, and it's going to be a bad ending at the end there.
Sadly.
No, it's $40 for the whole thing. $40 each. No, I would not endorse this thing unless they were painted in gold. Or they were ridiculously awesome looking like the Kotobukiya figures.
They would need to be pure gold and diamond to pay $40 each.
Yeah.
I think they would cost more than that in that case.
Forget gold, forget diamonds. It needs to be made out of platinum because that's rarer than gold.
Well, how about if they're made out of eggs?
Works.
Okay, so on Amazon, a company in Amazon apparently has listed a bunch of eggs, bizarre knockoff eggs, which hold a folded up pony inside of them.
I have seen this before with Godzilla and Toy Story or Disney. I forget which exactly.
I don't know either, but these are knockoffs. These are not Kinder eggs. These are nothing official. This is not official in any way.
Also, one of them definitely looks like a rainbow unicorn attack.
And you can immediately tell.
Yeah. So this was mentioned about 6 days ago. Let's see if they're still on Amazon at this point.
Yeah, I am really curious.
Okay, hold on. Apparently, I need to sign in again because Amazon never tries to remember anything. Oh,
Unless it's your credit card information, which they will hold and beat you over the head with until you forget that to ever sign in.
Yeah, it's like,
sign out.
We'll protect you from your logins, but God help you if you ever give us your financial information.
Yeah, then you go through hell and high water to make them forget about it.
We're currently prioritizing... Oh, wow, I wish I'd known about that. Super Nintendo calendar for this year. But, no. Let's try that again.
Super Nintendo calendar is of 2019.
And? Better late than never. Okay, it's not coming up anymore, so there's a good chance that these pony eggs have been taken down, which is sad.
Yay!
Just bringing you back to your Amazon page.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I'm trying to...
Verification to different people.
Yeah, I did. I checked as well, and I didn't see it.
Let's see. Egg deformation.
Also, I will say...
Oh, no, I found it! I found it!
I was about to say, it's probably just something where the link, because of the whole COVID-19 thing, that's probably just automatic links are just doing this right now because of this shit.
They might be. They're a little spoopy, but yeah, here we go. $10 each. The Mu Tao Niao Easter eggs with unicorn toys inside. You can obviously tell what they're supposed to be. And here's a bunch of kids screaming at it. I can't tell if it's out of fear or some sort of murderous rage.
I like to think that they're terrified of it.
Well, yeah, considering we're talking about eggs where the ponies' heads are like bending backwards to fit into this little cube thing. I mean, it looks like it looks like somebody shoved their dead bodies in a freaking changeling egg sack.
What deformation is because transformation is kind of a little bit of a.
Well, it's because you can fold them up essentially, but it also might be kind of an English term. It might be an English term.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Dashi. Well, oh God, I didn't see that. Did I? They got a lot of these eggs, by the way. Oh my God, Dashi. They got Dashi Alicorn.
Yep. They do.
Yeah, you did not notice.
I did not notice. So thank you so much, Ponyman64.
I'm pretty sure Hasbro could easily come after these guys just because of the marks that they have on the rear end.
Oh, they could come after them just for the likeness in general. These things.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the nail in the coffin for it.
Look at that taco! Look at that Taco Bell. In the midst of all the social distancing, hey, come and get a free taco tomorrow.
Taco, yes, I see that too.
Yeah, it's better.
Actually, that literally is what they're advertising right now. Is that tomorrow you can get a free Doritos taco?
No.
Yeah, they're like, please come over here. We're losing money and resources.
I'm not gonna do that. Everybody will be in the freaking drive-thru for a taco. I am not doing that.
Yeah, no.
See, that's the thing. If it was a normal business day, that'd be different.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and move on here. We're going to move on here. Top 10 most memorable looks from Equestria Girls. This is also an article from Equestria Daily, if you're curious. Number 10, we got Vignette Valencia.
Which, honestly, that is kind of hard to forget.
It looks like a hippie outfit.
Yeah, just straight up hippie.
Number 9, Pinky's Diner Waitress uniform. By the way, did anybody else ever name the other two waitresses with her?
I don't know. Debbie Ballroo, anyone?
And why is Pinky the only one that has one that covers her top? Moving on.
Yes, Pinky is special. She's the manager.
Oh, there we go. That's the manager top.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I get the frilly over my boobies, so it means I'm the manager.
Well, you know, you gotta add more stuff onto your.
Number 7. Well, no, number 8. Rarity's techno look.
Yes, the Daft Punk.
The Daft Punk. It was easily a win there. Number 7. Trixie's band performance group. Has anybody else come up with a name for these two that are with her, actually?
I don't know. I haven't really delved into the Equestrios fanfic side.
Yeah, I was trying to read through these paragraphs real quick, and it doesn't say anything about them either. So
no, I think they're just kind of they're literally background singers in the worst way because I don't think anybody mentions them.
They're
and then they're gone.
They're under Trixie, so I'm going to assume they're Lick and Boot.
Really, I thought it was Kiss and Ass. No, wait, those are the two that are under Pinkie Pie.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, Circuit, I actually don't think you got time to go through all this.
We're just gonna shoot through it real fast. Next one, Midnight Sparkle. Yeah, we all know this one. Next one, Sonata's taco outfit. We all know this one.
Yep.
Next one, Starlight Glimmer's human look. The beanie was good. Next one.
And plus, she had cut pants. So.
And cut pants. Next one, Pinkie Pop's hip hop style. I felt like I got transported back to the 80s and the 90s at the same time. And everything hurt.
He's wearing his pants backwards.
That's exactly what she was doing.
Yeah, also, I don't think the sunglass style was in the 90s or 80s.
I don't know. I thought it was 80s.
It's the retro 70s, but yeah.
I swear it was 80s. Moving on. Bulk Bicep Pink Tuxedo. There was a time I actually wanted to try to cosplay this, but I couldn't pull up the bulk. Next one, Daylight Shimmer. I'm surprised there's not more fan art of this. Next one.
Probably is.
Okay, honorable mentions. Friendship Through the Ages. They're all in different outfits from different eras. We all know this one. Next one, Geo Transform. They're the Power Ranger Zeos of Equestria Girls. Moving on. Shadowbolt's uniform. It's a freaking school uniform.
School uniform.
Wallflower Blush. This is a horrible first place because it literally is a blend-in outfit that has nothing special. It is literally the most blend-in of blend-in outfits.
But that's what makes it special. You don't look at her.
And in case, moving on. Online conventions. There's a lot going on right now with online conventions. We're going to give a quick mention to you guys so you can check them out if you are interested. But yeah, if you are starved for pony, there's ways to do it. Trot Online did a special concert over the weekend. However, it was over the weekend, so it's already done. If you go to their Twitch site, you can still take a look at the video on demand so you can enjoy the concert that way. Mm-hmm. So be sure to check that out if you're interested. Next, Loonie Con. Another convention that happened over the weekend. This one is more based off of cartoons and just pony, though it was 90% pony, let's face it. But it was a lot of fun. The convention head Loonie has said that he is eager to do another one, though it may be at least a few months beforehand. So keep an eye out on this one and check it out. It was a lot of fun. It's a lot more cozier and more tightly knit than Ponyfest Online, which was ridiculously huge, which is also fun in its own way. Mm-hmm. And another one that was mentioned to me more recently, though I heard about it, I didn't really look into it. Mid-Air Pony Fair on May 1st, another online convention. We are asking of the Coldust, of the personage name of Coldust, to give us some details about this. However, what we can tell you right now, online pony convention on May 1st, they do have a few different special guests, including LMX, Minty Root, and Forever Free Brony. And they are still taking applications for panels and stuff like that, so we may even try setting up for a panel there. Moving on. I know you want to say also, but we may already have what you're going to talk about listed, so...
I stopped when you said move it on.
Okay. Anyway, I'm quickly going through the tabs here because I'm pretty sure I know exactly what you're about to talk about. Online convention Quantum Sea Pony Con. This was a April Fool's joke for a few different years. It has literally become reality at this point. So they have decided to make an actual online convention. What makes this one special? This was going to be done completely in Minecraft Java Edition. They are literally building the venue as we speak. And on the 24th of May, they are going to open the server doors wide and have a literal online convention in Minecraft for MLP. So, yeah, if you want to know how you are, if you want to contribute to this, they do have information on how you can contribute, the Discord that you can go and check out, and of course, when this happens, I actually might have to buy a copy of Minecraft for once in my life, so, ugh.
Oh, if you don't want to do it, I'm more than willing to have it on my computer and allow you to play on it.
No. Just no.
Well,
but,
excuse me for being a nice person.
No, I know. I just don't. I don't trust people that way with games and stuff. Too many bad memories. But we're moving on. But yeah. So yeah, this was a convention. It was a thing. Now it is literally a thing. So keep an eye out for this one, and we are going to report on it as it comes out. How amazing is that? Now, quick. Now, in regards to physical conventions, bad news. Unfortunately, Griffish Isles, which was set for 9th and 10th of May in Manchester, has been rescheduled for the 21st and 22nd of November. Obviously, right now, Britain is in a big part of coronavirus, and even their prime minister is actually currently in the intensive care unit.
Yeah.
So that's pretty bad. So yeah, I can completely understand them rescheduling at this point. So if you were interested in getting a good old dose of ponies in Britain, you will have to wait until November. Good news though, on conventions that have not changed yet, Everfree Northwest is still set for this August, and they have announced the voice actress of Daring Do, Shiara Zaini, and Ashley Ball of Rainbow Dash and Applejack. So I am expecting somebody to make an awesome Indiana Jones art of these two, and think and maybe about getting it signed. Maybe.
Okay, should Dash be Short Round or the son of Indiana Jones?
Okay, and at this point, we are going to go ahead and mute Toakoi for even suggesting either of those. Especially the Short Round. I mean, he could have done worse. He could have suggested whatever her face was in the Temple of Doom. Instead of a weird, quirky sidekick, you get a screeching girl, but either case. But he gets muted for a moment regardless.
Why is there an anaconda in the plane? Always friendly, it doesn't bite. I hate snakes.
Okay, so Fallout Equestria Animation. This was an awesome project that was being worked on about 3 to 4 years ago. Unfortunately, things... Excuse me. I apologize. Things have happened. And because of that, it is no longer going in production, which is sad. However, they have made a full documentary of the entire thing, as well as what happened to stop the production, which is an hour and a half long. So you can actually watch this as a full-on documentary and get an idea of what occurred. But along with that, they have released the final animatic of what they were working on, which I am rapidly clicking through tabs here. This is what happens when I try to have enough news for everything, and then I end up over-newsing myself. You know what? It's in the show notes, so check it out. But yeah, they have the entire final animatic clocking in at about 21 to 22 minutes. So it'll be fun. It could be a fun thing to watch the entire animatic of what they were working on, as well as the production behind it, as well as maybe some pitfalls in case any of you are ever curious and want to try something like that. Moving right along here. So, 2 ponies in a jam session for kind of an April Fool's joke as well as a cool gotcha. Twilight and Rarity videos that actually get played at the exact same time, play off of one another, and end up starting an awesome little jam session. We don't have the time to actually do this, unfortunately. It's about 2 to 3 minutes long, though, so it's not long. But they do have a little timer, so you can start one and then start the other at the right time. And it really is interesting to hear them go off of one another and play together. It really does work rather well, so check it out when you have a moment. Again, this is all in the show notes. Moving along. Pinkie Pie has been added to 15 AI. Adding to my prediction that Pinkie Pie would be the last one added, which is a real surprise to me. However, my other prediction was that it would be the main 6, and then I actually predicted Celestia. I was right. I was absolutely right. So we have the main 6 in Celestia now that we can voice however the heck we want. However, we also have to remember it's going to be mostly robotic. But it still works well enough, and I'm pretty sure plenty of people are going to use it just for giggles.
I don't like sugar.
She was that was rather enthusiastic for that statement. So in any case, yeah, check it out, especially if you want to make Pony say random weird things for fun. Now, along with April Fools, April Fools this year, for the Brony show, we just made a little joke about joining the Sonic fandom for a day. I feel like I could have done a lot better, but at the same time, I literally dulled it up at about 10 at night when I had to go to bed for work, and I didn't really think about it until the last moment. So, I'll have a better idea for next year. But a lot of sites, community guests, things like that, a lot of people decided that considering the current events going on, April Fools probably wouldn't have been a great thing to do. So there weren't a lot in the way of April Fool's joke other than some silliness, but there has been a few interesting things to come out of it, including Brony Appreciation Day from Equestria Daily. Now, of course, I bring this up because it brings out a page article for each thing that they want to shout out. Shoutouts to different YouTube animators, both new and old, that have made some amazing stuff. Shoutouts to Brony musicians that have also made some amazing music. Shoutouts to artists that have made some of the most inspirational art that we've seen. Shoutout to Brony crafters, which is the reason that I have a corner full of plushies and pillows, and I have no room for anything else in my life, nor do I care. Shout out to fanfiction writers who have literally created an entire subgenre of Fallout with ponies, and along with other stories.
Who did that? Who's working on that stuff even now?
Well, there's stories still coming out even now. In fact, there's the Fallout Dead Tree, which Fiara the Tank Girl is getting her chapters published one at a time.
Yep, and I'm working on the sequel for Project Horizon's Homelands.
So yeah, along with that though, there's plenty of other things like Sunny Skies All Day Long, The Guys of Another Pony, My Little Dashie, Anthropology, University Days, Past Sins. I could go on for and also Spiders is for lack of because we should probably mention it at least. Shoutouts to video editors who have made some amazing PMVs with different animations, shots from the show, or even stills. I love some of these because they are really amazing, a lot of fun, and a lot of them just, even nowadays I can still listen to and get down with. And of course, a shout out to everyone else, including people who run conventions, people who do analysis videos, people who lurk in chat rooms, everybody and anybody except podcasters. I'm the black sheep of the Brony fandom. I'm sad now. we're going to go ahead and move on now. So, along with that, Hasbro, in order to help promote staying at home, are doing 9-minute sing-along videos. They released one about a week ago, and as you can predict, they also released one about 20 minutes before the pre-show.
Because they always do that.
Yeah, but if you want to check it out, be sure to go ahead and check it out. It means that you can sing along with the videos instead of singing along with the videos. This time you'll have text to tell you that you're singing it right or wrong. And
like the old Disney VHSs.
Debating on muting Toa again. Moving on. Karen Day is on April 10th. So in 4 days, Karens will be polluting Equestria Daily. So be sure to check it out if you're not completely burying yourself in Fallout Fantasy 7. What? That's the second time I've done that. 7? That's the second time I've done that, actually. Fallout Fantasy... Why can't I say it right? Final Fantasy 7. So if you're interested in, if you want to check it out, be sure to do so. But remember, but I'm probably going to be a little delayed on that myself. And finally, and this was brought to our attention, so a little bit of thank you. Well, actually, no, not a little bit. Just thank you for bringing it to our attention because nobody posted about it, but it is kind of cool, especially if you have money. Another issue of My Little Pony Fiendship is Magic Issue 1 rare variant cover signed by Sarah Richards along with a special one-of-a-kind art by Andy Price also signed is up on eBay for the next 5 days, already touting at a $629.99 bid. This has been encased in forever plastic, never to be opened again, or on threat of death by collectors, with a 9.8 grade rating, whatever that means to you. It usually means it's a good thing if you are an avid collector and you need to have numbers to prove it.
Second 10 is mint and pristine, as in the best it could possibly be. This is near perfect.
Well, I know what it means. I'm having fun with the fact that it's numbered.
Just to give you an idea, when I found this and posted it to him, it was only $38 or something like that when the bidding first started.
Yeah.
So there was hope.
This is after 44 bids. This is 44 bids going a lot back and forth here. Though it's a lot.
And there's like
a lot from the same few bidders, though. That's the funny thing.
Yeah, and there's only like 12 bids when I first seen the post, too, so it gone quickly.
Yeah. But yeah, if you have the money, I mean, some of you do have that big, fat government check that should be coming soon. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Throw a cool 1,000 on that, will you?
And with that, we have gotten through the news in record pace, but we still have the challenge of the week. And the challenge of the week was, of course, ponies in gym socks. But we also had the protest initiative challenge. The protest initiative challenge.
That's odd. The trains normally don't run late.
You don't know trains.
Coal dust. Coal dust. Coal dust.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, coal dust. Wait, no.
The train industry is dying.
Clearly.
It'll never be as good as cars.
Planes are much better. The last time trains had any significance was Throw Mama from the Train.
Hear that? You better quit burning them dinos now.
Okay, I'm here. Sorry.
Smack talk.
Yeah, I heard apparently Suki said something about the train industry is dying, which if it was the 1970s, you'd be right.
Yep.
Oh, Penn Central. Penn Central wasn't good.
In any case, we do have some entries for the challenge of the week, but we also need to know what the protest initiative challenge was.
Oh, right. The protest initiative challenge for last week was... I totally have the Brony Show page up right now, and I can totally remember it off the top of my head. It was your pony OC in their room, or a variety of things that would be there. Or so, I don't know. That is launch.
In their room. I've added the other part.
Okay. Where did creatures?
I wanted them to make sure that they made their rooms actually look like livable things.
Alright, so unfortunately on my part, I wasn't able to get my entry done. I did start working on it, and in fact, I've been trying my best to improve my art style a little bit to make it a little more functional, as well as just kind of make it a little bit my own here, as you can see. However, I didn't quite get done with it. There's a little pile there that is kind of obscured right now because it's well, it's under like 30% opacity. It's supposed to be a literal pile of gym socks. Because just the fact that my room kind of gets like covered in laundry sometimes, and I have to pretty much just clean it up and wash it.
Confirmed. Circuit is a socks fiend.
No, it's good socks are hard to find sometimes. It's really amazing how bad socks can be.
Also, I agree with
Oh, I know.
Second, your anatomy is spot on.
Well, it took a while to
It's
finally
getting better.
get... I am getting better. The only problem is I have to keep using an S7 stabilizer, so I can't do it in quote-unquote real time. I have to have a delay in the draw in order to make sure I get the curves right. But
The only thing I would say is the body looks like you're missing a few vertebrae.
the body I was having a really tough time with.
It's a potato.
But have you been following Cole's advice on going away from you to do the circle instead of towards?
I forgot about that, I admit.
Shit.
But I was also in a rush to try to do this within 15 minutes, so a lot of things went out the window and out of my mind. Jelly bean. All right, jelly bean, not the potato. Remember the jelly bean. Okay. Yeah, I gotta keep working with references. I need to keep references on tab.
Hang on.
That was very much potato.
very potato.
Also,
Hang on, I bring up the best bean reference you'll ever get.
Also, Starburst jelly beans are actually quite good.
Not what we're talking about.
No, it is not. But in any case, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do the entries we do have. Starting off with well, we have Toa's. I don't believe I'm lost here because this is a blue bat pony and a Bionicle on the wall. So either Toa is drawing somebody and self-inserting Bionicle, which it could be considered sacrilege.
The shells are empty.
If you look at the description, you can see why they are currently empty.
Empty shells because of new place. Also, too little time to find every Bionicle box that I own. Door is for the bot.
Yep. This is
So the pony just sits in the room every day with nothing to do except smelling sweaty socks.
No, this is crazier because apparently Toa actually has a freaking robot suit that he wears. He's literally a pony in a robot suit, and which confirms.
Oh my god!
You have no idea. You have no idea. Vaguely, if you are here, you know what I'm talking about. We have no idea, but this is a lot more insane.
So we need to just start breaking the robot.
Apparently, yes. We actually need to start breaking the robot. It is now officially confirmed he is a suit, and he's also completely delusional.
Yes.
We have finally confirmed it. It took several episodes. It took so long.
It took us over 300 episodes, but we got to the bottom of it.
Breathe.
So we're doing the job.
The pony equivalent of a fursuiter. Yes! We have our first pony!
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
You guys just make it so fun. I'm just like, what? I have a bad pony OC. I just don't use it. And you're suddenly like, no, we must construct an elaborate thing.
Yes, we must, because this is actually real. That we actually have something that we can work with.
We cracked the code, boys. Go home. End the season. We're done.
We've done it. We have actually done it. Okay, so immediately Toa wins we cracked the case award.
And then whenever I draw them both together, you're gonna be like, no.
We're gonna say
that is him outside the suit. The suit is just sitting there.
You're a bipedal robot in a suit that can stand up straight. We're pretty sure that it's got some sort of struts or something to hold it up in place. There is absolutely nothing you can do anymore to stop this.
Okay, how about I make it do a one-handed handstand?
We're gonna say that you have ticker in there. In which case, we're going to have to
put on the remote control so you can move with your.
Oh, remote controlled. There we go.
There
Yeah, remote controlled. Yeah.
The one time I draw my actual Pony OC, you guys just go into conspiracy theory mode.
We didn't go into conspiracy theory. We've been waiting for this for months, years even. We've wanted this to happen.
Yes. And the cat controls the eye movements. We've got it.
I have no eyes in the suit.
Actually, that explains why in the world the head looks so weird, because there are no eyes in the suit. That's the only way. He has to control it robotically.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, that's why when you look at the visor, it looks like a cat
look
face.
Out through, but when you look in, it's just like the black mouth.
Yeah. Okay, so now that we've cracked the case, we actually do have an entry here. We have a special one-of-a-kind entry, and we do have to give this a proper attention. For I don't know if it's a first timer, but it's a long time since we've seen one. So, Archangel Rainstorm posted this picture as well as a full-on story to explain it. Granted, it's a short story, but a story nonetheless. And this is also their first time writing in second person. So, for the sake of everybody, don't be too judgmental. Storm returned early from school after many classes had been canceled. Since there was no gym or history that day, she stayed in her room with the towers of books everywhere. She dug through several stacks of books until she found the history of the elements. She then opened a drawer and brought out her gym socks. After choosing the crystal pear, she remembered the old book a friend gave her. She dusted it off to find the bookmark was still undisturbed. She got on her gym socks and began to read. Okay, so I don't know what in the world the
began to exercise, but yeah.
Well, I mean the story had socks in the room, but I don't know what the truck is about then. But it's still a cool truck.
I'm very interested.
Honk, honk.
The very detail, because that's the tip of a pen. That's a tiny drawing.
Oh, you should see some of my drawings that I've done. Like, if I put my pencil next to it, it's like, that is smaller than the palm of your hand. So,
but yeah, so for...
I'm just sitting here in amazement at this tiny detail.
Oh, 389 is the bookmark. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. So, for... Okay, so confirmed. Toa has two bots because he likes to be a woman sometimes.
Yes.
I wish I'd been born a girly, just like my
So, okay, if anybody wonders where in the world that came from, he literally posted this to try to disprove us. We've only made it worse for him. We wonder how long it's going to take for him to stop. Just stop already. It's time to stop. Okay, moving on.
This is why you make different OCs rather than using the same OC.
Exactly.
And same color palettes.
Anyway, moving back along here, we do want to award Clouded with the first attempt second person's award. Rather wordy award, but it is still a wonderful, prestigious award because you can only win it once, and you win it the first time you do something. And that means everything. And, let's see. Actually, I did grab that, but I'll go ahead and post it here. Deathlike Production also posted this, Night Winter. Which, I don't...
Yeah, just two of my characters.
Sharing a nice little wing hug. Admittedly, it doesn't fall under any of the challenges of the week, but it's still pretty awesome nonetheless, so up it goes.
Sometimes you just need a hug, you know?
Oh, yeah. You can't argue that. Sometimes you just need that hug. So, with that, that gives... we get the wonderful Wing Hug Award to Deathlike Productions. And let's go ahead and...
Yay.
We'll go ahead and announce our challenges for next week. Next week, I'm going to go with... how can I put this? I want to kind of go with Blast from the Past. The Final Fantasy VII Remake is coming out. When I played the demo, I couldn't help but be reminded of that whole scene from Ratatouille with the food critic that ate the ratatouille and then just kind of like shot back to his childhood. You know, when you get in, when you actually experience something and it's almost like you're experiencing your childhood for the second time just for a brief moment. I'm sure this...
Hearing an anime theme that you haven't heard in years and suddenly shooting back to watching that anime.
Yeah, something like that, but I'm sure there's a term for it. I just don't know what it is. So
it's called definitely nostalgia, but beyond that, I can't really do a good term.
Oh, third person. Okay, first story, third person award. You can get the second person award because we can't re-engrave it, unfortunately. But for the sake of I don't know the actual term for the moment, unless anybody wants to correct me right now. I'm just going to go with okay. But we'll go with either nostalgic feeling or blast from the past feeling for the moment. But that's going to be my challenge for next week. A pony experiencing the nostalgic blast from the past feeling.
Also, thinking about it, Deja Vu could fall under that.
No, Deja Vu is the feeling that you've experienced something before, but more in kind of a weird, creepy way.
Yeah, that's why I was looking at that as my first search option, just trying to get things similar to it, but this... It didn't come up with anything useful, because Deja Vu's name of a business in the area.
Anyway, what's the Protest Initiative challenge?
Protest Initiative challenge is, God damn it, creature. Decide which side of the mountain you're on. Sorry, Animal Crossing. I'm gonna say, burying candles.
Burying candles, okay.
Burying candles.
Burying candles.
Burying candles.
All right, so that is next week's challenge. And along with that, that also means it is now time for our caption creation.